been coming here to Allied Yoga for the last 13 years. I had done yoga before, but it was years and years ago when I was in college, and I came here when I was age 50 and wanted to learn really how to do the poses. I had just watched it on television. I had taken a few classes in college and just had a very informal knowledge of it. Allied was on a list of yoga studios that I received when I was taking some classes in mindfulness meditation. And I attended a retreat with Sandra Pleasance, one of the teachers here, and immediately knew that I would really like to take classes from her. And that's what really makes this studio special. We have teachers here that have been teaching not only for a long period of time, they're extremely well trained and have gone to India and studied with some yoga masters, including BKS Iyengar, and this is an Iyengar studio. So we have some of the best trained teachers in Charlottesville, and we get extremely useful and well thought out ways of learning the poses. So, yoga is not simple to learn how to stand on your head. It's not simple to do back bends, and especially if you're 50 and just starting. But here at Allied, you're given very meticulous step-by-step instructions that use maybe strange-looking props at first. You're using blankets and blocks and belts, but it helps you get the mechanics of the pose, and it helps you build strength and stamina, and eventually you'll be standing on your head and you'll really have a different perspective of the world. I really think what I enjoy here very much are the friendships that I've made with so many of the other students. Many of them, we've become quite close as friends. And some of the teachers as well have developed close relationships too. So there is a special camaraderie here that people should enjoy very much. And if you're a new student here, you'll be welcome and you won't be made to feel like you're an oddball at all. You'll be joining us as we're sitting there trying to do our poses and keep up with the teacher. So it's not like you're going to be someone from the outside coming in. So it's got a special atmosphere of here that you can feel comfortable. The laughter, even when you share something just momentarily in class, helps us all release, and it helps people get into the pose in a memorable way too. And I think that tolerance for joy in the class has been something that draws me back all the time. I recently had some surgery done, and in fact I've had 2 surgeries since I've been a student here. But this most recent one, the doctor told me after surgery that I had an incredible body. And what he meant was that when he went to do the surgery was how quickly the surgery went. He did a surgery that normally took 2 hours to do in about 55 minutes. And not only did he zoom through the surgery quickly, but afterwards I was deemed a low-risk patient, so to speak. And I was up walking around that same afternoon and was sent home the next day I didn't need any painkillers or didn't feel I needed that. And I was showing people when I was in the hospital some gentle yoga poses I was doing to relieve pain and to make myself more comfortable, to keep blood circulating in my legs so I didn't need any circulator cuffs and those sorts of things. I think Sharon is a very gifted teacher. And if you're looking for a challenging class, if you're brand new and you just need the basic instruction, Sharon is a fantastic teacher both ways. I've had her in classes in level 2 where, she just kicks my butt. And, but she's also been the teacher who can give you very focused instruction on certain areas of your body to pay attention to. And it can really help you get into the pose and really get it. And so in those 2 respects, she's just a fabulous teacher. But she's also done a terrific job in changing our whole studio and in adding a whole wall where we can attach ropes and slings that we can use as props to help us with poses. We can do whole classes, we call it our Great Wall of Yoga, using the yoga wall that can really help you get into poses in ways you maybe weren't able to access before. And it's really fun to hang up and upside down off these ropes and slings. She also brings in visiting teachers, so you get some of the best instruction available in our area. And she's brought in student teachers, and we've had an opportunity to attend classes with them. Those are teachers who are going for their own certification, and they can be very challenging, and we have enjoyed classes with people who no doubt will become, some of the best teachers in the whole United States. So I think the opportunities here to get instruction are just really exceptional for people. One thing, when people are new, they may not realize the differences between types of yoga. And I think it's important for people to know that they are a little bit different. There's Anusara yoga where people are more in a flow of different poses and they just are going. There's a type of yoga that's sort of a hot yoga where they work in very hot, steamy classes. Iyengar yoga, we hold the poses for longer periods of time. We're not overheated here either, but we are going through into poses with a very meticulous step-by-step instruction, and there's a real precision to get into alignment. There's a real focus on certain body parts or a theme in the class, and one of the biggest differences is the number of props we use to help us access the poses when maybe you can't reach your big toe when you're standing on one leg and you have to reach out and grab your big toe. Well, we might use a belt to help us do that. So there's a difference in styles of yoga, and Iyengar is one of the best if you really want to know the mechanics of the poses and how, if you really want to learn how to do a headstand, if you really want to learn how to do a back bend, Iyengar is going to teach you all those little tricks, all those little secrets to get there, even if you're 63 like me. Just come and join us.